Torrential Slide really is a mid-position digital money as of now valued at $13.96. That has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $4,826,972,146 in a kind of enormous manner. Throughout the course of recent years, cryptographic forms of money, including Torrential Slide, laid out areas of strength for and in the worldwide monetary world, and explicitly are presently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, or so they in a real sense thought. At this truly specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Torrential Slide to the level at $13.96 where it presently sits, or so they basically thought. As currently referenced, Avax especially is a mid-position cryptographic money, since it as of now possesses the 16th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the metric that not entirely settled, by duplicating the fundamentally current cost, by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which basically is very critical. On account of Torrential Slide, the market capitalization explicitly remains at $4,826,972,146. The significance of this boundary will sort of be basically made sense of later, showing it is currently referenced. Avax is a mid-position cryptographic money, since it possesses the 16th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the really metric that in every practical still up in the air by duplicating the ongoing cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Our cost forecast calculation certainly is planned in truly such a manner that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to really furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough in a real sense survey the condition of their portfolio and explicitly choose whether or not it in a real sense needs to essentially be reconfigured, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Our calculation additionally really focuses on authentic information, which explicitly is somewhat fundamental for the right assessment of both most certainly current and expected market structure, and the evaluation of its present and future heading. Beneath you will for the most part find key passages of this verifiable information, so you also could in a real sense have a comprehension of where the Torrential Slide market is going, or so they certainly thought. Recently, on July 18, Avax by and large was esteemed at $14.42. At the turn of the two exchanging meetings, generally recollect that digital forms of money basically are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., really as opposed to prevalent thinking. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period really added up to 0.25%, which essentially is very huge. 7 days prior, on July 12, Torrential Slide sort of was exchanged at $13.26 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that for the most part near its certainly present situation in an essentially enormous manner. On June 19, which generally was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Avax at $11.34, the cost level that explicitly is at the distance of 23.04% from where it presently sort of stands in every practical sense, significant way. The cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX generally are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts, which basically is genuinely critical. Market capitalization fundamentally is another significant truly metric that especially assists traders with explicitly deciding the ubiquity of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, or so they really thought. It's likewise used to essentially survey the offer that Torrential Slide sort of holds inside the whole cryptographic money market, exhibiting how it is additionally used to evaluate the offer that Torrential Slide generally holds inside the sort of whole digital currency market, which by and large is genuinely huge. The equation for the estimation of market capitalization by and large is somewhat straightforward. The flowing stockpile of the cash being referred to for the most part is duplicated by its kind of current cost, so the recipe for the computation of market capitalization fundamentally is fairly basic. The coursing supply of the money being referred to in every practical sense is duplicated by its essentially current cost, which for the most part is genuinely huge. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Avax basically remains at $4,826,972,146, enough to name it the 16th biggest coin on the digital money market. So the thought. Recently, on July 18th, the market capitalization of Torrential Slide essentially remained at $4,988,329,678 in an unpretentious manner. 7 days prior, on July 12th, the capitalization of Avax truly was $4,584,747,713 in a huge manner. A month prior, on June 19th, how much by and large capital streaming around this sort of specific market added up to $3,912,585,148. Most cryptographic money financial backers especially stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with and in every practical sense, certain digital currency and its capacity to sort of endure disturbances, which generally are the very normal event on this profoundly unpredictable market, in an especially significant manner. It's sort of obvious that the very previously mentioned market capitalization of Torrential Slide permits to arrange it as the mid-cap cryptographic money that has a place in the OK gathering, which generally is very huge. Since we generally have proactively referenced the recipe for computing the market capitalization, it would be exceptionally proper to dedicate a piece of this report to the stock of Avax, exhibiting how our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which for the most part is certainly fundamental for the in every practical sense right assessment of both truly current and expected market structure, and the evaluation of its truly present and future course, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. For extremely year data, there especially are three kinds of supply for practically every digital money. The greatest stock, which basically implies the quantity of coins that would basically be created on a specific blockchain all through its presence. The genuinely complete inventory, which alludes to the quantity of coins previously delivered, starting from the origin of the task. The circling supply, which clearly alludes to the quantity of coins available for use, in truly different words, that essentially are overall effectively exchanged on trade stages. The most extreme stock of Torrential Slide fundamentally is 720,000,000 Avax. The essentially complete inventory of Avax as of now sort of stands at 432,598. 763 coins, in an especially enormous manner. The circling supply of the cryptographic money under survey generally is 345,879 313 Avax in an unpretentious manner. This Torrential Slide cost expectation wouldn't actually be certainly finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the in every practical sense metric utilized by basically all digital money dealers to in a real sense affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move. So the cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX truly are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts. For example, on the off chance that the breakout to the potential gain is happening on